Harvey all being jealous of him because he was the
was
the
hating
best
on
one.
him?
Yeah, and he was a dark skinned.
I didn't know they were
skinned
jealous.
man. Yeah, he was a dark skinned man. He was the funniest one. He had the best TV show out of all of them, and he was the only one that became a movie star out of all of them, other than Katt Williams.
Yeah, he was in Oceans, bro. Oceans was a big ass series, bro.
Yeah.
And Katt
I didn't
Williams
know
said
there was
on the
jealousy there.
podcast. On the podcast, Katt Williams said that Steve Harvey wanted that, but imagine Steve Harvey in that role. It would have been like I can't even think about it. I can't even think about Steve Harvey in the movie.
Yeah. I tell you what. Yeah. Why does he do that? Like he laughs like Goofy.
That's the country in him. Man's very country.
That's so funny. Yeah, man. I don't know if the way he was just going at Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer, and like, man, when you go back and like you just do a quick Google, Katt Williams, Cadillac joke, and then Cedric the Entertainer, spaceship joke, and you just watch it too. You're like,
it's the same, fam.
It's the same thing. You just change the vehicle.
Same joke. Yeah, just change the vehicle.
you look like, I don't know about that one. That's a little too close.
And I think apparently Steve Harvey stole a couple jokes from Bernie too. And Bernie was also one of the comedians to say, "Fuck you, I'm not wearing no dress. Why you have to put a black man in a dress?" He was like one of the first. It was like, obviously Richard Pryor was one of them too, but that's fucking 70s talk. But in the boom of comedic in the comedy stand up mans, he was like one of the first black guys to really say, "Nah, I'm not wearing no fucking dress."
I don't even think the dress thing is even funny. Like, I don't understand why Hollywood thinks it's funny for people to be wearing a dress to be like, oh yeah, that's what makes things funny. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it just seems like it's just like lazy writing.
I mean, did y'all like White Chicks?
I was gonna say, what do you think is the best movie?
No, but White Chicks is different.
It's not different. It's not different. It's not different. It's not different. No. I'm not letting you say that. I'm not letting you say that. It's not different. It's not different.
Hold on. So let me explain that.
Let me land.
Okay, so the reason why I'll say it's different is because I felt like with White Chicks, they did like a whole different type of style of like yo, we're going undercover. It's a police movie, and they're like, yo, we're gonna pretend to be these white things, but
nah.
When they did all that stuff,
Undercover
they molded.
Brother?
What?
Undercover. What was the joint with Martin Lawrence?
Big Mama.
Big Mama House too. What was Big Mama House? Wasn't that the same thing? Like he was a detective. He was a cop. Mm-hmm. He acted like a mama.
Yeah, he had to act like a nanny.
What you talking about?
It's not. I'm not hearing it. I'm sorry. I'm not hearing it.
What are you saying? Where's the difference? I'm only seeing comparisons.
He got booked. He got booked.
I got booked.
Oh, he got nothing to say. Oh.
Did you not watch Big Mama House?
Yeah.
No, I watched it.
Who are you talking about?
But I was just trying to, make White Chicks different because that movie to me is so funny.
Movie. It's a
good
movie.
Funny.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with is there anything it's nothing wrong with it if it's funny and if it's like,
but like,
did it make sense? Do they need to be girls for it to work? Maybe not. They probably could have wrote it a different way, but it was still funny. Like they still made it hilarious.
And another one too,
Norbit. Oh, with the Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, he was like every character.
Eddie Murphy did. Yeah. Eddie Murphy did that in Nutty Professor, where he dressed up as his whole family.
Yeah.
And like, how do you think how does it come out? There's only been a couple movies where you're like, why is this nigga in a dress?
Yeah. Like when I saw that Kevin Hart one, where I was
for the first Sunday.
Skit.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Medea was the one that really threw me off.
Yeah.
Medea was funny.
Which one?
Though.
Medea really threw me off.
Yeah, Medea had his time stuck out, because the plays were actually jokes. I The plays were fucking comedy,
I only liked
bro.
one play, and
Plays
the
were
one
action
play
comedy.
was where he was praying about chicken. The devil tried to take me, but I run. You remember that one?
I remember that one. Yeah, I
Oh,
remember that
thank you
one.
for chicken.
I
Oh,
remember
thank
that
God
one.
for chicken. I forget that guy's name, but that's
Yeah.
my favorite one. That was my only. That's the only one I liked actually, and
Yeah.
all the other ones were kind of like it's a little weird. I don't know why Medea was.
Yeah, fuck,
I
let
was
me
like,
check, yo.
that's a man. I was
Yeah.
like, I don't know why this one.
But
Oh, you're looking up
I
all
don't
the
know.
plays and shit.
Yeah.
Google her.
Google
Yeah,
it.
man.
But nah,
But yeah,
I
man.
don't know. Like I still respected him for coming out, say your truth, even if like not everyone's gonna agree with it. But like, get your shit off before you get older and people think that you're
What's
crazier.
something that somebody brought up and you're like, or something Cat William brought up that nobody else brought up and you're like, yo, what was